What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Okay, I need to make a little room so I can slip this cocksucker out of the way. Hey? Alright. Bloop! Hey? Bloop! I think I forgot that. Today's Saturday, and today we're having some homemade turkey soup that Donna put together. I'll show you what it looks like, but it just looks like a bowl of soup. It looks like that. There's turkey and carrots and celery and onions and I don't even fucking know what else. Rice. And Donna stops at rice. I said, rice. She doesn't want to give away her secret ingredients.
I don't know.
It's spit.
Yeah.
The secret ingredient is spit. Okay, sit up for a second, Donna. Okay, I think we're both in the screen. Okay, Donna has a story about, well, before we get started, I got some Lakerized beers, what bum beers is all about. A person stopped by to drop them off for me today. They were anonymous. Fuck! My words. They are an anonymous subscriber. They don't want their name mentioned at all. So, can't mention their name. Cigrit holder to the anonymous subscriber. We've got a lot of anonymous subscribers. Lots of people like their name getting mentioned, right? But then there's a whole shitload of people that they don't want nothing to do with their name being on the YouTube. I don't know why, it's just everybody's different. So, yeah, that's how I got the beers today. Anyway, Donna's going to tell you guys a story about, she went to Food Basics this morning. What'd you go there for?
A loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread, okay. She went to get a loaf of bread this morning. And she's going to tell you the tale.
Okay, so I go to Food Basics because that's the cheapest place for what they call bread.
Yeah, what they call bread. It don't taste like fucking bread, but they call it bread.
I picked up bread and what? Bread and sausages. Bread and sausages.
Bread and sausages.
Well,
Donna likes sausages.
Anyways, I go to the cash. In front of me, there's two guys. And it was cash one.
Oh my fucking fuck. That's really good turkey soup.
So I'm standing there, right? There's a line slowly moving, right? So I'm able to, put my items up. I had them in my bag. Because Food Basics, you can't get plastic bags there anymore, like a lot of grocery stores. I think there's only like a couple left that do it, but anyways. So I throw things in my little bag that I have, right? And I just empty it out at the belt, okay? And then I fucking put it back in, okay? Because I don't have money. I don't need a fucking cart, and I don't need a basket.
Most time you go there, you can't get a fucking cart or a basket anyways, because the goddamn hobolos got them.
So I put my items, okay, as I'm standing there, right? Before I seen the security, he's seeing me, okay? Because I looked up, and where he was standing was at the end of cash one by the fucking doors that you go out. And I know it, like I see him, and he's staring at me, okay?
He must have thought you were pretty.
No, he was staring at me like, the hate, like, it was almost like he was staring at me, like, because I put my stuff out of my bag onto the fucking belt, so what? Like, I'm not trying to fucking steal, but he's looking at me, he puts his arms out like this, okay? And he's like, he's staring at me, like, really fucking staring at me, and you know what? I was like, Mama, like,
I can't go wide, you're in the way.
Well, don't bend, like, kind of like that.
Kind of like this.
So I'm looking at, like, I
not like the police officers.
No, he's like, standing there like he's fucking tough or something. Like, I'm below him, okay? Okay, that guy, I can get, like, I've gotten mad pretty fast, but this here, fuck, I just started fucking, I was like, okay, we're gonna fucking play this fucking game today, okay? So I start staring back. Now we're both fucking, he didn't look away, neither did fucking I. Actually,
Who blinked first?
Actually, he was the one that first turned his eyes, like, kind of looked over here, but then but I didn't fucking stop, because I was looking at him like, you fucking
piece of shit. What are you staring at me for?
You're not staring at anybody fucking else like that, like you.
That's
like,
one of those East Indian security guards?
Yes.
Yeah. They think everybody's a thief.
I think not only that everybody's a thief, but the way, and this is my opinion, okay? I think he has a problem with fucking women. Like, I think he just thinks he is, like, king over them or something. Because, anyways, so the cashier that I fucking see, because I go there to Food Basics enough, so we're just kind of like talking. Like,
Donna's there almost every fucking day.
So we're like just kind of talking.
We live day by day now. Can't afford to live like the old days. You know when you used to be able to go to the grocery store, get a cart of groceries, you're good for a fucking week or so? Not anymore. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, so I pay, I put my stuff back into my bag, right? And he's still staring at me like I'm fucking packing my shit. I went a little bit slow packing my stuff, right? Because I was like, okay, you can watch me fucking put it back in my bag on these two items, okay? I make sure the bread's in there fucking nice, right? And then I was like, fucking put it over my shoulder. And he just continued to stand there, just staring at me. So as I was walking by him, because he was right there at the door, like, to go out, you're going to walk right beside him, because he didn't fucking move at all, okay? And I looked over at him, like, as, like, say this was him, but you would be facing, pretend, like, opposite way, okay? But I looked right out, I said, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's what I fucking told him.
What did he say?
He didn't say a fucking damn thing. I fucking went out and, like, I left, but, like,
if you would have put your hands on my wife, I would have went there and put my fist in your fucking mouth.
It wasn't even...
I'm not even joking. I wouldn't have asked any question. I would just punch your front teeth out.
I was thinking, like, the way he was looking at me, I was thinking, like, good thing Ed is not here, because Ed would not fucking put up with that.
I wouldn't put up with that shit.
He would be going over there and saying, the fuck's your problem?
I would have chased him back to Shit Beach. Anyway... Old man beer store. Why'd you go to the beer? Oh, Donna brought back some empties for her coffee.
Yeah.
What a loser. That's how bad she did the coffee today. She brought back empties from last night. Cashed them in for fucking...
Well, I
what'd
had
you
like
get?
a little bit of change. I got a large. I had some
Ooh,
change.
not for a large.
I just needed a couple of cents. Okay. So I go to the beer store over on Algonquin there, and there's an old man in front of me. He's waiting for his beer, and then I just bring back the empties. So, anyways, the fucking young guy that was working there, like, the guy had to be at least 6 feet fucking tall and maybe like 24, 25. Like you're a lot.
Just a young cocksucker.
Yeah. So the old man gets his fucking his beer, okay, and so he has two. I think maybe there were 2 6-packs he had, or maybe like 1 6-pack was cans and 1 was bottles or something. I don't know. But on the fucking, in the store still was the fucking, his 2 packs of cold shots in the fucking, the empty beer case, you know how they, like the cardboard part?
Yeah.
So the guy fucking, the employee fucking looks over and just sees, you know, the guy's walking out, right? And because you can't get into, like you can get in there, but not everybody goes that way. You have to go like walk through the parking lot and then go into a different parking lot. And his trunk was open, right, when I got there, like I seen it. So
I woke up this morning, Donna had her trunk open.
oh my god. So I realized what he's doing, and then the employee just walks into the back of the store. So I fucking was thinking like, okay, like the guy's fucking old. He was like at least fucking 80. So I fucking asked him.
80 years old, going to get a bunch of beers for the weekend.
Yeah.
Fucking rights.
So I went out and I fucking, well, he's not walking fast because he's like old, right? So I said, "Excuse me, sir," and he turns around. I think at first he thought I was gonna ask him for money, right? Because he had that look, you know, like old people, like. He said, "Yeah," and I said, "Did you want me to get your beer for you?" And he said, "Well, no, it's okay." He says. So I fucking go back into the fucking store, right? I go and grab his fucking beer for him. Okay, this is a little fun. The employee comes back out. He's looking at me, and I said, the guy can't carry everything to his car.
Why was he looking at you? He thought you were stealing your guy's beer?
I think so, because I went back in, but I was like, that's why he was looking at me, and so I explained what I was doing, right? And he's like, "Oh, okay," he says, like... Anyways, I was parked like right beside that, not right beside, but in the same little section as the old man. So he thanked me and stuff, but he was like, he couldn't believe, he thought like, you know, he was still in shock that a female was carrying his fucking beer out for him when there is a guy that was younger than both of us that could have easily done it. Where's your fucking... That's their job.
What a lazy cocksucker.
Well, that's their fucking job is to
Yeah, you're supposed to help the old carry their fucking beers, or the weak, or the crippled, and whatever.
Yeah,
or even the cocksucker doesn't want to carry his own bag or box.
Yeah,
it's your job to carry it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So I told you cocksuckers the other day the dog next door was eating a piece of fucking shit, and he had shit stuck to his lip. Today, me and Donna were... Did you even see? I know you were somewhere around here. Oh, you just came in the house, and I was a bit ready to get sick. I was washing my hands, and I could see the little dog at the window, the neighbor's dog. He was digging in the snow. He found a piece of shit with a little twig and a leaf stuck to it. He ate the fucking thing.
I can't eat.
He ate another piece of shit today with a twig and a leaf. And the female dog, there's 2 of them, right? The male dog loves the shit. The female dog, she doesn't know what's going on. She's looking for actual something like food or whatever, but she's never finding it. Like the male dog will eat a piece of shit. The female dog will run over like, "What are you," like sniffing, like, "What are you eating? Like, what am I missing here?" You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, but before we started the show, I look out the fucking window, I look outside, and there's the fucking female, right? Because she's copying her brother, right? Like the other dog.
Yeah.
She's pawing the fucking snow, right? We don't have that much snow.
She's digging up the shit for her brother now.
And then she starts tossing it in the fucking air.
They had a little shit party over there. Anyway, I know you guys probably don't want to hear that, but fuck, if I have to see it, you gotta hear about it. 2-4 tonight.
Minus 24.
Oh, minus 24. I thought you were getting a 2-4. I think where are you getting a 2-4 from, Donna?
Mine has it's going down to minus 24 tonight.
Minus 24 tonight.
I would rather would you rather have the cold or all that fucking snow that they haven't got in Buffalo, and I guess it's going into Niagara now because they're close to each other?
I don't like snow.
So you would deal with the cold? You'd rather have
I don't like the cold either. They can both fuck the fuck off. And when they're done doing that, they can keep on fucking off. Fuck the cold, fuck the snow. Fuck everything. Fuck everything. Fuck all weather. Okay. Fuck the weather. Let's move on. I have a story here from the old days. I was thinking about it today. I don't know if I told you cocksuckers this story before, but nah, I don't think I did. So a long time ago, I lived in Sudbury, Ontario. Actually, I lived in Wanup, Ontario, outside of Sudbury at this time. And as most of you cocksuckers know, my there's my words again. Fuck! Hey, my words are like fumbling. Anyway, my dad used to be an elevator dick, and some of the dudes he worked with like knew people all over, like different people had different connections to different, And there was this person that my dad worked with. I don't know how the story exactly goes, but he married a lady that was related to the hockey player named Gary Roberts from the Calgary Flames. So, and my brothers all used to collect hockey cards, right? So my dad got them a whole bunch of hockey cards signed by Gary Roberts. Anyway, all the hockey cards came in. I had this buddy. He was a big fan of the Calgary Flames, and he wanted some Gary Roberts fucking autographs. And so I hooked him up with like one or two of them because we had a whole bunch of them, right? And then after a while he wanted more, and he would offer to pay $5 per autograph. So one night I went home and I fucking found a bunch of Gary Robert hockey cards. Gary Roberts, and I forged the autograph. It looked pretty fucking close too. And I see my buddy the next day, and he'd buy them up, right? So that, anyway, in the old days, that's how I used to like make a little bit of quick cash. I would sign Gary Roberts hockey cards and sell them to my buddy. He must have about 50 of them now. He's got to have a big stack of those fucking things. Anyway, I figured I would tell you guys that story because we don't got very much to talk about today. We were talking about Christmas trees today and how, remember in the old days, you used to put the fucking tinsel on with your Christmas lights and shit. It was a big mess. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nowadays, everything's like fancy and,
No tinsel.
Well, some people might still use tinsel. I don't know. I seen it for sale a few years ago, so some people probably still use it. Anyway, we were watching those little dogs there eating the shit, and we were talking about Christmas in the old days, and I said to Donna, do you remember that after Christmas in the old days, you see a dog taking a shit in the yard, and his shit be dangling from his arsehole from a fucking piece of tinsel? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And always catch your eye because the sun be coming down sparkling off that piece of tinsel.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
Okay, so we got 2 more things here. Those last 2 things. We'll get to those in a minute. If you got anything to stick in before that, you can go ahead. I'm gonna get in one of these, and then I need some advice from you cocksuckers. Just give me a second to get this in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I'll start. I guess. Do you have anything to say? No. Okay. Well, then I'll start. What I got. What I need the advice on. I'll start talking about that. So as you guys know, we used to have a neighbor that shared a driveway with us, and she moved away. But while she was moving, there was still stuff in the yard. She didn't get everything, so she was coming back every couple weeks and grabbing a little bit more, you know. And then somehow during her moving, she fucking somebody stole some of her stuff, a lawnmower and some other shit, and she started axing Donna about it because we live next door to each other. And it seemed like she was kind of accusing me of stealing her lawnmower and whatever other items, you know. So I'm not a thief, right? I don't go around stealing people's shit. Anyway, hang on a second. Smooth. Hey? Where was I?
You don't go around stealing other people's shit.
Yeah, I don't steal other people's shit. That's one thing I don't do. And growing up, my dad always taught me if you don't own it, don't fucking touch it, right? So I don't steal. I mean, I have stolen stuff growing up as a child. That's where I got the lecture from my dad, right? But I don't steal. I'm an adult now. I don't fucking steal. And so anyway, so the girl that used to live there, I think she thinks it was me, and she's looking at me like I'm a thief now, right? In a way, sort of, I guess.
Or if he stole it, then I know something about it.
Yeah. So now me and Donna are 2 dirty fucking thieves in her eyes, and she's probably running around telling everybody that. But I got 2. Well, Donna has 2 cameras, those fucking ring cams inside, and we went through the footage, and we see who took the stuff.
Yeah.
And so now here's my question. Here's my dilemma. Here's where I need you cocksuckers to give me some advice.
Your input.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Yeah, what would you do? I don't want to look like a thief, but at the same time, the person that took the stuff, I don't want to be a rat either, right? So what do? What do I do? Do I give the girl the footage of who actually took the stuff, or do I just keep my mouth shut and look like the thief himself? I don't know what to do.
And on top of all of it, right? She's a single mother.
A single mother with a little girl, and the little girl, some of her stuff was taken also.
So
I didn't know all that until I seen it on the camera. And I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So, you guys leave comments down below. I want to hear from each and every one of you cocksuckers. What would you do? I need to know. I don't just want one person's input, because that doesn't really help me. I need a bunch of you guys to tell me what you do. What should I do? Fuck's sakes, I hate being in a situation where I didn't do nothing, but I know who did it. And it's
Yeah, that's...
If I don't say who did it, then I look like the cocksucker who did it.
That is not a good position to be in.
No, I don't want to be that guy. Like, I don't.
Because it's like riding your.
Well, this happened back in fucking May or something, and it's still bothering me right now.
Yeah.
And we're in November.
Like I have heard things before, right? Things were said, right? And it's like things that you shouldn't have heard, right? And then it's like, what do? Do you fucking shut up and just forget about it, or do you fucking let the know?
And here's a little bit more to go with it. It might help with your answers. The day after the person took the stuff, he came back over here and he was talking to me, and I didn't know he took the stuff at the time, and he was talking about like how she didn't take everything from the backyard, and eventually housing's gonna come and just throw everything the fuck out. And I said, well, last I seen there was a brand new lawnmower back there and some other shit and whatever. And he said, oh yeah, really? And he walked through the yard and he looked, and I was in my own yard and I looked too, and I was like, oh, I guess somebody came and took the lawnmower. It's not there anymore. And the guy was playing like, oh, I had no idea there was lawnmower there, but he was the one who fucking stole it the day before. And not only did he steal it, he walks up to our camera.
At the beginning of all of this, before he even went into that yard, he's looking at our
It was during angles. Spring cleanup. He pretended to look at our spring cleanup at our garbage.
He was trying
but if you look at his eyes in the video, he's looking at the camera to see if the camera's on and catching him there.
Yeah.
And because it was so sunny, you can't see the light.
It's only
so then he made his move thinking the camera was off, but it was really on.
And and plus the camera records for a good 2 minutes.
We got him on two different angles. We got him on one angle coming out of the yard into the driveway, and the other one leaving that yard and going all the way to his yard.
Yeah, and also
he also loads the stuff up into his vehicle and takes it away.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, and he probably...
I'd show you cocksuckers the footage, but I don't know if I did that, then I'm, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean?
What do you do?
I'm kind of in a situation.
But he probably didn't know either, right? If I stay at not knowing the camera's angles, but the cameras are set up, so if this one goes off, he sets it off, right, and he may think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get away. That fucking one over there fucking comes on, that's the way we have it set up, so we have two angles.
Yeah, and on top of that, it probably wouldn't be bothering me right now, but the female, she sent Donna a message asking her to check the cameras to see if we could find anything and stuff, and we're in a situation, a tight situation, sort of. Anyway, enough about that. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you guys think. What should I do? Okay, and we got one more thing, but let me just get my shit together here. Sorry if the video was a little bit boring today, but it's Saturday, and we got nowhere to go, nothing to do. We're in Timmins, Ontario, there's nothing to film.
Did you say the weather's shit?
I don't know if I said that, but it's cold and shitty. Fucking...
I seen some fucking bums this morning at when I was coming home, eh? You know how we always seem to look over at the dollar store by the 2-for-1? Okay?
Yeah.
They're not there. They're in the front part of the Bell store and whatever that fucking restaurant is at Wacky Wings. Yeah. Okay? But the ones that I seen, right, they look like they're doing some shady deals because it was only two if I was to give you something, you would be both facing each other. Like that.
Okay, I'm going to get in my road token, then I'm going to talk about the last thing I have to talk about. You can get into whatever you have to say, your final words and whatever else, but don't leave. I just gonna get in my road talk before I talk about what I wanted to talk about. Do you remember what it is?
Yeah, the last
okay.
Time that,
Yeah.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind, enjoy your Saturday, have a good Saturday night, and
oh yeah, for those of you who's wondering, this is OG Kush that I'm doing, and Donna over there
is on the monkey grease.
Is on the monkey grease. Grease monkey.
Grease monkey.
It's grease monkey, not monkey grease. The fuck, Donna?
You know what? I forgot to put the shatter in this one. Oh well. I forget what I was going to say.
Huh.
I don't remember.
You still got some more of that food?
Yeah, just, well, you'll have to wait a couple minutes. I got to turn it back on. I didn't leave it on. But it won't take long.
I'll take some more of that food.
It's good, eh?
It's good food.
It is good. I'll tell you something very quick. This morning, my fucking God, it was like 8 o'clock, okay? I was getting fucking some pants on, right? I go to... No, I had pajama pants on. I had changed my clothes to go to the fucking store.
What happened between the pajama pants and your real pants, though? She had pajama pants on, then she had the cigarette on, and then she had her real clothes on. She wore me for a while. Or was I wearing you? I don't know what happened. We rolled around for a while.
Anyways, 8 o'clock is like this morning. Fucking some cocksucker down the fucking road, right? Starts fucking laying on his horn, right? Won't get, you know those fucking people that drive vehicles and they don't want to get out of their vehicle, so they think honking, you know, is gonna get the person in.
Yeah, I hate them cocksuckers.
Oh my God, 8 o'clock this morning. I was thinking if we were fucking sleeping, and I would have fucking got my boots on and went and fucking told that cocksucker.
We would have went out there and fucking tuned him up.
I fucking. That's too fucking early. Stop fucking beeping, you know.
Yeah, stop beeping, for fuck's sakes. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is I noticed in my neighborhood, I don't know why it's like this, but I noticed in my neighborhood, like when people are like, say a dude's like leaving for work and his old lady's outside with him, I don't know why they can't just like give each other a little, like when they kiss each other, yeah, just a little peck. What, like, there's all this tongue action and, like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm off to work now. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm going to Tim Hortons, fuck, I'll be back in a minute. Like, say that for the fucking bedroom. I don't want to see that shit. These fucking people are just like, fuck. It's making me sick. Well, we don't do that in the yard. Why would you? Like, what the fuck?
No, and not every time. Like when somebody leaves.
Yeah, why do you gotta kiss them every time they go somewhere?
Like sometimes I don't know. It's just something that I don't see many people like regular people do.
No, regular people don't fucking do that. Like, when I see these people kissing around here, I'm waiting for them to start fucking, fucking. You know, like a porno or something, you know?
It's
waiting for some porno action to start.
It's like, just like, okay, see you later, and then, like, just like that's it.
We used to have this teacher that lived next to us. She was attached to us. And she used to fuck everything around.
She did.
Like everything.
She fucked a guy that she met from her yard sale.
Yeah. She was banging everything. Anyway, she was leaving one day and she left one of those dudes in her house to watch her kids. She had 2 kids and she left one of the dudes there to watch her kids while she went somewhere. I don't know where she was going. They were fucking like, in the yard. And then she gets in her vehicle and she's leaving and she starts looking at the guy and she's like, like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. It disgusted me. Is that how you say it? Disgusted me?
Yeah.
It made me sick.
It's, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. You know?
Anyway, that's the kind of shit we see around here.
It's quite sickening. Hey?
Yes, it's quite sickening. Okay, I think that's all we got. Fucking,
Stop!
Singer holding everybody. We are oot. You do it now.
I was supposed to say we are oot.
Oh fuck. You can still say it, Donna.
It's done.
You can still say it.
No.
We're not oot yet. We're still here.
You can't. That's.
Come on, you gotta say it now.
No.
You're leaving us hanging.
No, it's fine. We'll discuss it after the camera.
Oh fuck.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get the phone book tonight.
Yeah. Dude, the phone.
Donna
books,
knows how to hit people with fucking phone books
The-
without leaving fucking bruises.
The phone books here are so skinny.
You got one of those old ones you've been saving. You tell them.
Yeah.
She ordered up one of those fucking Toronto phone books one time.
Have you ever seen those phone books?
Yeah, it's in your drawer. The fucking drawer barely closes. It's so big.
No, seriously, have you?
Yeah.
They're fucking huge, eh? There's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of stuff, Donna. A lot of
names.
A lot of names. Lots of people exist up that way. Down that way.
Businesses.
Over that way. Businesses. So many businesses. Who would have thought?